Hi, we're here with Betsy, who I'm told has been a practitioner for 29 years and a yoga teacher for 25, and Ilana, who has been a practitioner from a very young age and has now been practicing yoga for 18 years and teaching for 9. And I was just wondering to start whether you'd have any comments that you'd like to share about your experiences with these practices that we've been working on for the last few days. How about you? Why don't you start, since you're the senior yoga teacher in the group?
The old one.
Well, relatively speaking.
Thanks, Richard. I just love these practices, and I feel so good after them, and open and loving and wide. And what I find sometimes is then I go out into the real world, and I work mostly with teenagers and kids, and my skin feels so paper thin, and sometimes I just fall apart. Not literally, but I feel very vulnerable and open, and the rest of the world is maybe perhaps not in that state. So, do you have any suggestions for?
Suggestions for feeling vulnerable?
Well, for
To be vulnerable it means to be willing to be injured. So I think probably if you're feeling vulnerable, that's a pretty good feeling, and you should just let it all in, and not be too concerned about falling apart. Mr. Iyengar, there's a famous line by W.B. Yeats in one of his poems, says, "Nothing can be whole or soul that has not been rent." And Mr. Iyengar says something about, "I am in pieces," P-I-E-C-E-S, pieces, so I have peace.